Welcome back to part 2 of Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year today. It's still Sunday the 7th of August. We were playing at Cardiff Golf Club earlier. We're just 10 minutes up the road. And this is going to be course number 129, Llanishen Golf Club. Looking forward to this. Looks really nice as you're driving through. Really friendly welcome in the pro shop. Let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 129 of 2022. It's Llanishen Golf Club. On the tee, the man who's been in South Wales for a week now, and everything's now tidy. There's lovely in it. But fortunately he's not started fancying any sheep yet. That's a yet from Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy. That's a look down there first at Llanishen. 286 yards. Down the hill from an elevated tee, and then it's a sharp dog leg to the right. That's a look in at the first green. So it's quite short as you come round the dog leg. I went away out to the right, so chip over the trees. Through the green now. Second at Llanishen, 275 yards, another wee short par 4. It looks as if it's bending round to the right and through the gap in the trees there. So hopefully this might suit me if my shots go out to the right. And hopefully I'm pronouncing it right with Llanishen, or Llanishen. I'll stick with Llanishen. That's a view down to the second green at Llanishen. Kind of humpy bumpy fairway. Oh, I like that. It's all the way downhill. As I said, there's dog leg to the right. Tree sitting overhang there, just depending how far you hit it. Third hole at Llanishen, first of par 3s, 129 yards. There's a ditch to clear at first. It's going up the hill. 3 bunkers sitting in front. It's actually a nice hole, so no complaints from me about an uphill par 3 in this one. We're right down in a Dingley spot. That's back to the second green. First 2 holes have been downhill. And we're going to have to make our way back up sometime. May as well be now. I've just hit what looks like an absolute beauty. Can't be far away from the pin. On first sighting, we'll see how close it is when we get up there. Right, we're just up at the third green. Looking in at the side. And I've gone about 9-10 foot past the pin. They're directly behind the pin. This one, Smithy ball on the dance floor, birdie opportunity. And this is the fourth hole, 289 yards. That's a wonderful driving hole when you're playing away down to the bottom there. Must be the stream with the bridge going across. And then it's a sharp rise, the green's away up in the right hand corner at the top there. That's a steep climb, I'm not looking forward to that, but what a wonderful driving hole. This is the fifth at Llanishen. Oh, I don't like the look of this one. It's a bit steep, 336 yards, we're going away up the hill there. Lovely. This is the sixth at Llanishen. 283 yards down into dip, and then rising again. The green's right up in the corner there, just to the right of the trees that are on the left. Seventh hole at Llanishen, par 3, 160 yards. A wee kind of raised green on a kind of platform. Bunker left, bunker right, a run off to the right. Eighth hole, 393 yards. Straight down the hill, trees at the side. And you probably can't see on the image, but right in the background you're going right over Cardiff Bay, over to Bristol Channel. I don't know if that's Weston-super-Mare away in the distance. Minehead round to the corner. Let's see if we see any more views on there. See if we can close in a wee bit. There we are. It's the ninth hole, 152 yards, par 3. Kind of slopes left to right. So there's a runoff bunker sitting at the right waiting on anything that goes that way. But we'll just pan around. Go over the Bristol Channel. Down to overlooking Cardiff Bay. Just all the way around. Lovely views. Oh, another look at the hole up there. Right, we're looking down the 10th now at Llanishen. That's the first par 5. There's 2 par 5s in the back 9. There's none on the front 9. 486 yards, and it's going to fade away down to the right hand side. And this is down to the green at the par 5 10th. So it swings dog leg round to the right, and it's steep downhill. but it's not going to roll downhill. There's a whole load of rough stopping it rolling down to the green. This is the 11th, par 3, 199 yards. Don't be confused by the flag just in front, that's the 10th green. See you playing across there. That's the second one on the left hand side, way down there. That's the 12th hole, 410 yards, stroke index 1. Big dog leg left, up a hill as well. And this is a look back down the 12th. Tough hole, when the dog leg opens out you get a big long shot up the hill, and then you've got red staked area with a whole load of rough, maybe some wee bits of water in there. Oh, it's a tough hole. Right, this is look up the 13th, 146 yards, par 3, right up the hill. I'll be having a wee word with Adrian the pro about this. Shouldn't be allowed these uphill par 3s like this. Letter to the committee. 14th at Llanishen, 496 yards, par 5. I've actually no way of knowing where it goes, whether it's straight. It's not going to dogleg to the left, but it might dogleg to the right. I'm assuming it might do. Fairway sloping left to right. Well, that's the view down to the green on the 14th from the fairway, but when you don't know where you're going, it's a severe slope from left to right. My ball took a huge kick off the fairway, rolled down to the right, and there's really punishing rough. No chance of finding it there, so that was unlucky. That's the 15th, 332 yards. Fairway slopes right to left, and it's quite a steep climb up to the top there. 16th hole at Llanishen, lasted par 3s, 152 yards. Bunker to right and left in front of the green. Trees at the back. This is 17th, 346 yards at Llanishen. Oh, it's a rising one again. Get the legs back in order. Straight through the trees it's got to be. It's quite a narrow hole. Just come to the final hole here at Llanishen. 261 yards. Par 4, short par 4. What an outstanding hole. Elevated tee and you're dropping away down, clubhouse in the background. I can see right out across over, well, that's a bit of Cardiff, and then over to Bristol Channel. If we go over the practice ground there, that's definitely the centre of Cardiff, where I can see the Millennium Stadium in there. Back down to the hole, absolute beauty. That's a look at, and at the green at the 18th at Llanishen. That's a big drive for me, must be about 225 yards. Left me about 35 yards to the pin. Nice safe one as well, easy chip in he says. Right, that's me just finished on the 18th at Llanishen. Oh, knackered now after 2 courses in one day. This course is actually particularly hilly, certainly in the back nine. It takes you into a few wee dingly dell corners, and then you have to climb out of them again. A lot of elevation changes on the course. Course is in brilliant condition, absolutely immaculate. It's not the longest at just over 5,000 yards, but it's really tricky. Some of the greens are very tricky as well. Got a few slopes on them. If you're not careful, try to read them. They're very true. The greens are perfect, but take a wee bit of reading. So yeah, I really enjoyed the course today. I'd say on the back nine though, there's an uphill par 3, the 13th. I'm not a great fan of the uphill par 3s. And the par 3 11th down the corner, you're driving across the 10th green, or you're teeing off across the 10th. And then the green there has got another tee off that goes across it. So if it's busy, you're probably going to be a wee bit of a wait time there. But lovely course to come to. The pro Adrian's been working here for over 40 years. Very successful club. It's got a 2-year waiting list. Very nice clubhouse as well. I really enjoyed coming here. I get the course for nothing, as it's on the Welsh Golf Network, and I'm a member of Glendinrod Wells, which is on that, so get a voucher for it. What am I going to give it? With a big 8.25 for me. Thank you very much. And just before I finish, like I say, it was a really nice welcome from Adrian in the pro shop. Extremely enthusiastic, and different members around the course, different people let me play through, and some of the young lads I was speaking to, very friendly around the course, so a very enjoyable experience. So that's going to be all for today. Heading back home tomorrow, hopefully fit a course in Wales and South Wales tomorrow morning. Thank you.